What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Leah Clinay, back with another video. 2 a.m. Never again, never again. Today, as you can see by the title, I will be doing my very first Q&A. And for those that don't know, Q&A stands for question and answer. So first off, don't come for my head, don't come for my neck. I know I'm looking like Felicia right about now on Friday, but y'all ain't been feeling good the past few days. So like yesterday, I decided to just put my hair in some braids. Cause y'all, my hair is so long. So like, I could put it in a bun and just chill around the house, but it's too much. My head start hurting because I guess my hair's so thick and it's on top of my head. And then even when I wear it inside my bonnet, my head be hurting because of my bonnet. And then all that hair in there just be getting on my nerves and then be falling out. So sometimes, you know, you just gotta put your hair in some braids and just call it a day. Basically, the whole point of this video is for y'all to ask the questions and for me to answer them. I've been wanting to do a Q&A, and honestly, like, most people start out their YouTube channels with a Q&A video, which kind of makes sense because, you know, it gives them something to do for their very first video, and also like people getting to know them. But with my first video being about my story and stuff, I kind of want to just put myself out there first so y'all can just see like who I am, how I act, a little bit about me, and that way y'all have more type of questions to ask, if that makes sense. So that's why I kind of waited to do a Q&A or whatever. But we might as well just get straight into the video. I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'd say about 20 questions. Honestly, I don't know which one I want to start with. I'm gonna just start asking them questions. All right, let's see. The first question is, what is your favorite childhood memory? Honestly, I don't have like a specific, like, oh, I know for a fact this day I was doing this and I had this outfit on, because there's so many. So like, I could name a lot, but I think my favorite memories from being a child is probably spending time with my cousins, like my closest cousins and family. And not just like my immediate, like in the household, but I mean like being able to spend time with, like I said, my cousins, extended family, aunts, uncles, especially my grandpa, because I used to stay with him a lot more when I was a baby. And I would say that's my favorite memory as a child, because now that I'm older, it's like those memories really are more precious, and you kind of never, no matter who you are, you kind of never get them back. No matter how many family reunions, you know, it's just never gonna be the same as when you were a kid, you feel me? All right, so the next question is, Republican or Democrat? Are you voting? Why or why not? I'm not a big label type of person anyway when it comes to anything. Like, I don't like to put labels, because I feel like when you put labels, automatically have a target on your head and people jump to conclusions. I just have my beliefs and certain stuff that I stand for and I don't stand for. Babe, go up there. But are you voting? Yes, I plan to vote. Yes, I do want to vote. I think that's very important. I think everyone should vote. The next question is, what is my zodiac sign? I want to know what y'all think. What y'all think my zodiac sign is, just to how at. My zodiac sign is Sagittarius. Are the characteristics compatible with who you are? Yes, I think so. And I feel like the most characteristic of a Sagittarius is like chill, laid back kind of people. Don't let stuff like really get to you. Kind of sit back and observe and let it kind of go. And that's definitely the type of person I am. That's just what I mean, maybe I'm wrong, because I've only kind of went by like stuff like Instagram quotes as far as zodiac signs. I've looked some stuff up, but when I think of Sagittarius, I think of chill, laid back, and that's definitely me. So the next question is just kind of deep a little bit. What would your response be if your child told you they were part of the lgbtq plus community? Honestly, I would not care. I want my child to be able to come to me and tell me anything, talk to me about anything. And if they're ever scared to come and tell me about who they are or how they feel on the inside, then I feel like I wouldn't be doing my job right as a parent. And I feel like if they're coming to me and telling me that, then obviously that's something how they feel. So I wouldn't make them feel bad for it, or, you know, anything. Like, if just because I might not be a part of that community, doesn't mean that they aren't, or they can't be, or I can't understand how they feel, or at least try to help them and be that big support system. So yeah, I would love them. That's my answer right there. No matter where because you know, right now my stance is I don't really care, but you never know, people change. Even if 5 years from now I have a kid and my views completely change, and I'm like, no, I don't believe that. Even if my child comes to me and tells me, I will react. My response would be with love. Whatever it is, it will be with love, completely, like arms open. It's okay, I still love you. All right, next question is, how many kids do you want, and the gender? All right, y'all, I want 5 kids. I'm not gonna lie. That question is want, not how many would you actually have. Like, when I sit there and think how many I want 5. Like, I want a big family, because I know it's gonna be hard. I know kids cost money, it takes a toll on your body, all that. But if God willing, like if my body can handle it, or if I'm alive long enough, I want to have 5 kids, at least 3 or 4 kids, because that's not gonna be my legacy. Like, one day when I'm gone and dead, that's gonna be the part of me still living. So the more kids I have, the more of me lives on forever. So, and plus I love babies, so like whenever my first kid gets older, I want to have another kid. That baby gets older, I want to have another baby. You feel me? And the gender, like, I don't care. I've never been the type like, oh, I want my first kid to be a girl, I want my first kid to be a boy. Like, I love boys or girls. Like, the more I think about it, like, if I think, oh my God, I want a little boy, I'll think, but a girl's so cute. So, but even if I think, oh my God, I want a little girl, I think, but a boy, you know what I'm saying? So to me, it don't really matter. I would like to have both. Like, I would like, especially if I had 5, I would like to have maybe 3 boys and 2 girls. But if it turns out to be all girls, okay, all boys, okay, who cares? I would like to have a girl just so I can have a mini-me, but I would like to have a little boy so that can be my little protector, you feel me? Because little boys love their mamas. Next question is, if you could go back and relive one day in life, what would it be? I know it's gonna sound crazy, but I really wouldn't mind reliving one day of my senior year, because for me, I think that was like my best year, because it was just like, okay, I'm about to become an adult. Like, I don't know what's going to happen next, you know, but at the end of the day, I'm about to graduate high school. Like, nothing will ever be the same anymore. The same routine I've had for the past 12 years will not be the same anymore. So there are days where I wish I could go back and relive one day. Like, if I could choose the best day I had out of my senior year, like where everybody would just have fun and we was laughing or whatever, I would relive that day. Next question. What is the #1 thing you look for in a partner? The #1 thing I look, and it's so many, like, I'm not really a picky person, when it comes to that. Like, I've never been like only based off of looks, or you gotta be this tall or this short. Like, you've seen some of the people I talk to, I don't really have like a specific type. I mean, the only type I have is kind of like a little rough around the edges, but as far as appearance and stuff, like, it kind of has varied. So there are a lot of things to think about when picking someone, but the number one thing I've always wanted, because I know nobody's going to be perfect, you know, physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, no one's going to be perfect. But the main thing I've always, or I look for, is honesty in a partner. You know, like, if I'm just looking for somebody to just date or like hang out with, have fun with, of course I want like goofy. You know, you can find those personality traits anywhere, but at the end of the day, I want you to be able to just be honest with me, or just being honest as far as not keeping any secrets. You know, I don't like that. I don't like people lying to me. That's one of my biggest pet peeves, which I know we all lie. I've probably lied to people before too, but just honesty is probably the main thing I look for. Alright, the next question is general advice for relationships. I'm not a therapist or a couples therapist, so I don't have all the answers. But my main advice would be for anybody in relationships is to, one, communicate. Communicate is like the biggest thing. No matter how perfect your relationship is or how happy or whatever, if y'all don't have communication, it's eventually not going to work out. Because no matter who you're with, they can be the best person ever. Y'all going to get arguments, disagree, but at the end of the day, you have to be able to sit down and set that pride to the side and be able to communicate. Both of y'all should be able to talk about how y'all feel, and also just be loyal to each other, because I think that's the number one problem in relationship these days is people stepping out on each other. Like, people are willing to go through a lot, but when it comes to that, like, that's one thing that most people don't tolerate. So that's my advice, is to just be able to communicate with each other, you know, be committed to one another, and have fun. Don't let it become a like job or like, oh, I gotta go around him again. Like, no, let it be, okay, I really love you, I like spending time with you. Next question is, what is your biggest goal in life? Y'all, I have a lot of goals, but I think I would say my biggest goal right now is to find my birth dad, my biological dad, because I have little goals here and there, like, oh, of course, I would like for my YouTube channel to become successful. I would love to graduate from college, get my degree, get me a nice job, have a nice house, family, get married. Those are all goals, but like my biggest, like, I can achieve them anytime. Like, that kind of, you know, unless something drastic happens, that can happen. But as far as my biggest goal is that, because that I won't always have the opportunity to do if I don't go after it. You feel me? Next question is, what is your major in school and what do you want to do with it? So my major is marketing. I really just like that major because I feel like it teaches you how to kind of be your own boss. Like, I've always wanted to do business because I knew like whether I would one day do my own business or whatever, I wouldn't mind working for a business, helping a business, like, you know, be office assistant and stuff. So I feel like that degree would help me in that. But the more I thought about it, I'm like, well, business is very kind of broad, so I feel like marketing is still in that business degree area, but it will not only teach me about business, but also how to market and market myself or market whoever I'm working for. And I really would love to use that major to help, you know, work for myself one day, y'all. I really always wanted to be a model. I went to this modeling agent. It was like an agency or a school thing, and I did that for a little bit or whatever, but I had ended up stopped going. And after that, I kind of just fell off with the idea of it. And then I started taking some nice pictures, like with my sister, like professional camera and stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, girl. Okay. Yeah, so I'm like, that's definitely, even though right now it's hard to make time for it with school, and I'm doing YouTube and stuff like that, that's something that I want to do. So if I could build my own portfolio, or if I could one day maybe start my own clothing brand, then boom, my degree has taught me how to market myself and like make a name for myself. Next question is, how did you and your boyfriend meet? Y'all, me and my boyfriend met at Cookout. Yes, if you ever heard of Cookout, one of the most famous drive-through restaurants. Everybody like to go out, hang out, get milkshakes, cookout trays, all that. Yes, honestly, now that I think about it, I would have never in a million years thought I would have met whoever I'd be in a relationship with one day at Cookout. But I used, as a kid, like, me and my family, like, oh, let's go to Cookout, get a milkshake, or everybody get a tray for, like, $5. I would never thought, okay, one day I'm gonna work here and meet my boyfriend. Like, that's really crazy. But yeah, we met at Cookout. I never knew who he was. Like, that's the crazy part. Like, I never knew who he was because I'm from Hollister, and where I worked at Cookout in Rocky Mount. So when we start working together, I never knew him until we start following each other on Instagram, and then we started talking, and we became boyfriend and girlfriend. So yeah, maybe that I really can go into detail, but I'll save that for another video, so I can do like a story time with him or anything like that. The next question is, do you like university life? Honestly, that's so sad because I can't even answer that question because this is my first year at a university, y'all. When I graduated high school 2018, I did 2 years at community college, Nash Community College, and then I just transferred to ECU this fall semester of 2020. And I literally only had class on campus for like a few weeks before they changed it all online. But so far, being on campus, I did like it or whatever. Obviously, it was way bigger than Nash. But honestly, I didn't really come for college. I didn't really come looking forward to like college life. I came looking forward mainly to just getting my degree and kind of like living on my own because I had an apartment off of campus. But as far as college life, being on my own, yes, I like it. Next question is, what's something that you'll always regret or just something you wish you did different? All right, y'all. I could feed you with that answer like, I don't got no regrets. I don't got no regrets. And that's to an extent that's true. Like when I first read it, I was trying to think. And everything I thought of, I'm like, well, no, because that kind of taught me a lesson, which is true. But there are a few things I could be honest with myself about, like, that I do low-key regret, or at least wish, okay, I wish I would have handled that better, And one of those things, probably one of the main things for me, is playing get back in a relationship. So basically, I got cheated on. And even though technically we weren't stable or like back together, I decided to try to get revenge out because I was hurt and I was sad. So I thought it would make myself feel better by getting back at that person. But it did not. It made me feel worse. It hurt that person, obviously. And I know you're probably thinking, well, who cares? They did it first. And yeah, trust me, I feel that way too. Trust me. But at the end of the day, it's never okay to play fire with fire. It's never okay to like have a competition of who does wrong. Two wrongs don't make a right. I should have just left the situation alone and just left that person alone. And I really do, at least like I said, even if I don't completely regret it, like of course that had to happen in life to teach me a lesson. I wish I would have did it different. Like if I could go back, that is one thing I would definitely change. I would not have gotten it. Or I would at least wait until we were completely over to, try to do whatever I was trying to do. Because I really just, that was just me breaking my own code with myself. Like, and like lowering my self-esteem just to try to get at someone else's level. Like if I would have just stayed close to my values and like, okay, that's wrong, then I would have felt a lot better in the long run. So yes, that's something that I really regret. That can be another story time. The next question is, when is your birthday? My birthday is December 21st. Like I said, I'm a Sagittarius. Yeah, I'm a Christmas baby, 4 days before Christmas. And honestly, I don't care. That don't bother me. Some people be like, I'm glad my birthday not around Christmas, because you can't get presents on both days, which, okay, that's kind of true. I never like pressured my parents or family like, oh, you gotta give me a birthday present and a Christmas present. I don't care. I love my birthday. Now, I don't know why, and I guess everybody feels this way because it's their birthday, but I just feel like my birthday is the best birthday. Like, maybe y'all feel that way too about your own birthday, but like December 21st, like that's the best birthday ever. Come on, bro. The last month of the year, and 21st, like 21 is just, it's like a perfect number. Like, I don't know, December 21st, like, I just love my birthday. And anybody else who's born on my birthday, I think they're very special, because it's like, bro, we are amazing people. Like, December 21st, like, that's when I was born, y'all. Oh, 1999, by the way, so I made the cut of being a 90s baby by a few days. All right, the next question is, do you miss high school? Yes, I miss high school. Like, I ain't gonna be one of the people who be like, nah, I don't miss. Like, at the end of the day, I'm always gonna miss it, because that's, like I said, that's something you can never get back. Like, you don't understand, I've moved on for so much in my past life, but that's something I always think about. Like, I promise you, I think about, like, every day is high school. Like, dang, like those people I was really with for like 4 or 5 years plus, like, we just don't see each other anymore. Like, I really do miss high school, like, for real. And then now that life just kind of hits you, you kind of look back and just miss like those simple days of all you had to do was get up, go to school, go home. That's all you had to worry about. The next question is, who is your #1 bestie? I'm not really that much of a friend. Like, I don't have like a whole bunch of friends. Like, yes, I'm a friendly person, but I don't have a whole bunch of like close friends. I can count on my hand maybe like a few people that's in my circle that I trust and, you know, consider my best friend. But as far as bestie, like the word bestie, I would have to say Liz, because like I have other close friends, but I might consider them like my sis or my cousin or whatever. But as far as bestie, Liz. So yeah, Liz, if you're watching this, love ya. Y'all tune in, because I got a bunch of ideas, y'all, like for real. One day I want to do a video with my bestie so y'all can meet her. The next question is, would you rather, oh, these few questions is kind of like would you rather questions. Okay, would you rather lick a dirty trash can or the bathroom floor? I don't know. A dirty trash can or the bathroom. I'm gonna have to go with the bathroom floor, because that dirty trash can, no. I'm sorry. You throwing food in there. Ugh, no. So I'm sorry. Either one is nasty. I'm gonna have to go with the bathroom floor. The next question is, would you rather have no legs or no arms? Oh my God. Like, I'd rather have no legs. I'd rather at least be able to like eat, do my hair, you know, touch my face, and then no legs, at least somebody can push me around. Like, not trying to be funny, but at least I can have somebody push me around, or I can like drive myself around in a little, wait, can I do that? Anyway, I'd rather have no legs. Next question, would you rather read minds or be invisible? Honestly, I'd rather be invisible, because I'm such an emotional, sensitive person. I wouldn't even though I would low-key like to, because if you could read minds, you would never have to worry about people lying to you or nothing. But I couldn't handle it because, and that's low-key, like, that's just unfair. Like, that's like really an invasion of privacy, because I know for myself, even though sometimes I feel like, dang, especially my boyfriend, like, I wish I could just get inside your head and like see what you thinking and stuff. But at the end of the day, like, my thoughts, like, everybody has their own thoughts, and whether you want to admit it or not, some of our thoughts are kind of crazy. So like, I know, like, sometimes I'll be sitting there thinking about something, and I'll literally think like, yo, what if somebody could read my mind? Like, that would be so embarrassing. So, and then just like, you know, like, I just couldn't handle that, because no matter what you tell a person, your true thoughts are gonna be inside your head, or just your feelings or whatever. I just couldn't. I couldn't handle it. My heart would break. So I'd rather be invisible, so I can sneak around and, you know, spy on people. The next question is, would you rather sound like Mickey Mouse or Donald Duck for the rest of your life? I think I'd rather sound like Mickey Mouse. I mean, I think I already sound like Mickey Mouse. So, I think I kind of sound like Mickey Mouse already. The next question is, would you rather have fingers as toes or toes as fingers? Definitely toes as fingers, because your toes already kind of look like fingers anyway. But your fingers, bro, like, if I'm walking around with toes on my freaking hands, like toes on my freaking hands, like a thumb is a big toe instead, like, no. At least I can hide my feet if they fingers, like, dang. Next question is, well, I'm sorry. The last question is, what is your dream vacation and why? That's a very good question, because, like, even if nobody like ever asked me that, sometimes I sit and think like, what is like my, you know, like my bucket list place, or like, because, you know, I've been to a few states, like a lot of states, but as far as like dream vacation, I think I definitely want to go like out of country somewhere. And I even have been out of country with my best friend. We went on a cruise or whatever, and we went on the island. But I think I would want to go somewhere like, oh, we take a plane and go and like spend a week, and we can like really, like, with a cruise you kind of own the ship and you are able to get off for like a couple days, but it's kind of limited. So I think my dream vacation is definitely like somewhere out of the country with just beautiful scenery, like water. But I'm very like a low-key chill person. I kind of like my own space. So like, I would rather be kind of secluded, you know, like whether it's just me and my boo or a couple friends. Like, I don't want to go anywhere where it's like a bunch of people, parties, and like crazy stuff. Just like really peaceful, beautiful, nice, relaxing place. Like, that's what I was saying. Out of the country, somewhere like really beautiful, and somewhere with elephants. Somewhere I always wanted to go somewhere where I could touch an elephant, like, or just, you know. But y'all, that's all of the questions. I don't know, I was thinking it was more than that, but I just literally put this on my Instagram yesterday because I was like, dang, I haven't done a video in 2 weeks because I wasn't feeling well. I had a bunch of ideas, but I wasn't feeling well, so a lot of those got postponed, and they probably will still be postponed for maybe another week or so. So I'm like, well, I'm in the house, I know I can do a Q&A, and it's about time because I've already released like 5 videos on YouTube. So I think it's about time for a Q&A. But hopefully those questions were able to teach you guys a little bit more about me, let you guys know a little bit more about me, who I am and what I like, all that good stuff. But maybe I'll do a part 2 or whatever if y'all watch this and want to ask more questions. Like I said, I have a lot of more videos. Like, I have so many more video ideas, y'all. That's what I'm saying. I really need to get me a whiteboard so I can just like brainstorm and plan and put dates, because I got so many good ideas, and I'm really on myself because I want to be consistent. I don't want to fall off or anything. So make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment down below what you think of the video. Make sure you turn your post notification bells on so you know when I post. And y'all, please don't forget to subscribe. If you're watching this, even if you ain't got an account, open up the app, go to the YouTube website, sign in, create an account, and just subscribe. And go tell your friends and your family members to subscribe, y'all, because we on the road to 300 subscribers. And I want to get to 300 subscribers before the end of October. So I'm going to set that goal and hopefully we can get to it. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And like I say every video, I love you guys. And thanks for watching.
Tired of the hopeless, yeah they want some hope. I am not they Moses, yeah they want a famous, start taking pictures and poses. I am not a poster child, I'm supposed to sow.